The city of Valencia, located just at the southern east coast of Spain with a population of over 780,000. Known for its great weather, historic buildings, futuristic architecture, beaches, and cuisine, all of these have turned Valencia into a popular destination among many tourists. In 2017 alone, Valencia recorded over 3.3 million visitors from abroad through flights and over 4.8 million overnight stays. Now that's a lot of people.
With its booming and growing tourism, Valencia is also quite known for their elaborate celebrations and festivities dating also way from the 18th century to present days. After hearing all of the great aspects, one might assume that everything is perfect. Sadly, that's not the case.
Valencia has a great reputation about being a sustainable city. Yet, there are still several negative issues that impact the environment. They are known for hosting many activities throughout the year. For example, Las Fallas. For 19 days in a row, this pyrotechnic event will go off at exactly 2 p.m. within the city center, which also causes major air pollution, polluting the environment with all the debris caused by the fireworks. Throughout the news, it can be seen that the locals are not satisfied with the pollution, and also tourists visiting the area also notice the negative impact of the festivities. Yet these festivities, such as Las Fallas, are close to the heart of the locals because it benefits them and the industry.
The industry in the city of Valencia is highly supported by the tourism economy, which continues to grow every year. Tourism is a big part of the economy as more shops, restaurants, and companies connected to tourism are introduced to the market. The growth of tourism also means growth of the city itself, and in Valencia this can be easily seen. This expenditure of the city and of tourism also has an impact on the well-known festivities. All the different festivities in the city of Valencia have grown bigger and bigger with the years and now are one of the main attractions for tourists not only from different parts of Spain but also from all over the world. A good example of the primarily functions of the festivities is the company Ricasa. Ricasa is a firework company that originates from the city of Valencia. It is one of the biggest firework and pyrotechnic companies in the whole world, and it also has global distribution. All this sounds great for all the entrepreneurs in Valencia and the industry as a whole, but is it actually all positive as it sounds? There are negative impacts as well. They are mainly connected to the environment. Valencia is a big city with hundreds of thousands of citizens which all live in this compact space. All of the festivities are an essential part of their lives and their culture. For years, the expenditure of the festivities has brought joy and happiness to not only the locals but also to all people participating. But is that enough when a big part of the festivities are harmful for the environment? To find out what both the locals and the tourists think of all these festivities, we did some interviews. First of all, we interviewed a local Valencian. He worked at a local waffle store and sees the positive and negative impacts that, for example, Las Fallas can have. He gave his opinion about the festivities and their environmental consequences.
Well, in general, the vision of the Las Fallas here in Valencia, all the environment and all the party is good.
Yes.
People think that these kind of parties are so good because of the city. This makes the people more, the city more attractive, and a lot of people of all the countries come here. And personally, I think that these kind of parties are good because of the people, but not because of the noise, for example.
So the noise from the fireworks and all the shows
Exactly.
at some
Every
point
day.
gets
Every day.
every day.
Every day.
You have fireworks every day?
Every day.
Oh, that's
like 2
interesting.
weeks every day at 2 o'clock.
Okay, and do you see like when these things happen, more tourists come to the city?
Of course.
Yes,
Yeah.
and do you see a difference like around like on the streets and
Oh my
about
God, yeah.
the fireworks?
When it's fallas, it's like The Walking Dead, you know?
Okay.
A lot of people here, a lot, and they all are drunk, and well,
Yeah.
this is what happens when we have a party here.
Yeah. Okay,
in
but do
Valencia.
you see afterwards someone taking care of all the like the trash that people leave, or
Yeah.
like all the smoke that comes from the fireworks?
Yeah, the trash, yes. In Valencia, the trash is one service that is very important, you know, because the massive people that came here for the party, all so dirty, so Valencia have the trash service like in a good level. I don't know how to say it, you know.
Yeah.
It was clear that the local had some mixed feelings about the festivities. He is glad about more tourists coming over to Valencia, but at the same time, he is definitely aware about the environmental impacts they have. Now, the following interview was with a volunteerist. We sat with her in a local coffee shop to ask her what she thinks about the environmental impacts of the fireworks, for example.
Well, for me personally, I think it's too much because, for example, during the fallas, it's filled like overcrowded with people, too many people, and I think the locals that like their life, you know, a little bit slowly put it up after they can live like normally. For me, that I live near to the center, it was impossible to do anything that's like my daily routine because the streets were crazy.
Yeah.
It's something I've never seen in my life.
She continued to give her opinion about the noise caused by these fireworks.
All the noise.
Oh
and,
yeah, like firework is, for me it felt like bombs. Like all the sounds and noises, and as a foreigner, it is kind of a little bit hard to understand their culture. It's very different and unique.
And what do you think is the impact of the fireworks and the festivities on the environment here?
On the environment. Well, I can tell you that the next day, I mean, the last night in Fallas it was raining, and I asked a lot of people, and they told me that it's because of the firework. And also, like my plants on the balcony were ruined because of the firework, the debris that falls down. Yeah.
Well,
So my poor plant died,
yeah, just because of the festivities here. Okay.
and I think that it might have like a really negative impact.
After coming back from her trip, we can conclude that the festivities in the city of Valencia are constantly increasing, and so are the tourists. But yet, the environmental aspects and the awareness barely exist.
After this long journey, we recommend for Valencia to introduce the problem to the tourists because they are not aware of it, and to find an eco-friendly way for the fireworks.
Furthermore, Valencia should offer the option for the locals and for the tourists to compensate the pollution that is caused by the fireworks and the festivities that are happening in this region. And if these recommendations are not taken into account, it will mean in the future that there is gonna be much more